All right, New York City, how are we doing today? You guys awake and excited? I said, are you awake and excited? Let's meet the teams down on red. Let's hear it for 3419.
Rohawks.
And they're partnered with team 1546.
Chaos Incorporated.
Completing this alliance, let's hear it for 333.
Megalodons.
Down on blue, we have team 5599.
Sentinels.
And they're partnered with team 5298.
E-Tech Chargers.
Completing this alliance, let's hear it for 3017.
They're the Patriots.
All right, our light is green. Drivers behind the line. We start this match in 3, 2, 1, charge.
First match of the day for the 2016 New York City First Robotics Championship. Autonomous mode, 3419 with their swerve drive, quickly moving over the ramparts, getting in position. Will they shoot before autonomous is up? No, they don't. Let's see if the drivers can do any better. Watch for 3419. They've been deadly accurate. That's one of their unusual misses. I'm sure they'll get better at it as the day goes on. Megalodons moving quickly back to the midfield in 333. 1546, Team Chaos coming back up over the ramparts as well. The team from Baldwin has been outstanding in the first day of qualifying. 3017 pulling up on the batter at the base of the red tower. Able to put a boulder in. Red tower is already down by 2. 5599 also trying to line up. Let's see if they'll be able to get a ball up in there. All three robots maneuvering well this early on a Sunday morning. Oh, nice work on the drawbridge by the Red Alliance, lining them up 2 by 2. That's the way to defeat a defense. Trying to get back under the low bar on the far side are the Megalodons. Pushing a member of the Blue Alliance out of the way. Still trying to line up to get through the defenses. Nice shot by 1546 right from the batter of the blue tower. Red Alliance trying to get something together. Blue Alliance still maneuvering midfield, having a couple of issues. 3017 up and over the ramparts again. 35 seconds left to play in the match. 1546 looks like they're parked waiting for the end game. Maybe they'll shoot another. Oh, just a little high and wide by the Megalodons. Looks like 4 out of the 5 defenses on the blue tower, or I should say the blue outer works, have been defeated. 15 seconds left. There goes Chaos looking to see if they can hang. Just missing with the hooks. They'll get a second chance. 7 seconds left. Up and up they go. Let's see if we can get our first hang of the day. Nicely done by 1546. Final score up on the board, 79-41 in favor of the Red Alliance. Every team on the Red Alliance picking up 3 ranking points, 2 for the win and 1 additional for breaching 4 out of the 5 defenses.
All right, New York, let's meet our next teams down on red. Let's hear for 2601.
From Flushing, New York, the Steel Hawks.
And they're partnered with 5030.
From Utica, the Second Mouse.
Completing this alliance, let's hear for 578.
From Fairport, New York, R Cubed, Red Raider Robotics.
Down on blue, I want to hear everyone get loud for their mentor who won Woody Flowers last night. Let's hear it for Dan Zubel and his team 2869.
The Bethpage Regal Eagles.
And they're partnered with team 5946.
From Istanbul, Turkey, the Spartans.
Completing this matchup, let's hear for 5202.
From New Rochelle, the Neurobots.
We are all set to get this match underway. Drivers behind the line. We start this match in 3, 2, 1, charge!
Up and over quickly goes 2601. 2 out of 3 red robots. Totally, all 3 red robots clearing the outer works. 2 out of 3 blue clearing the red outer works. Everybody doing a little dance on the Red Alliance. Well, let's see if the human players can do any better. 2601 looks like they want to find a place to stick that boulder right in the bottom of the blue tower. Let's see if they're able to do that. Squeak that right in there. There they go. Nice done. Good work by the Steel Hawks. Second Mouse moving back out to midfield. Trying to pull the Cheval de Frise in their direction, catching some big air as they go over. Back under the low bar to try it again. 5202 banging around over the rock wall. See a red flag out here by the head ref. That'll probably be a penalty assessed later on. Second Mouse lining up, looking to deliver a ball, the low goal of the blue tower. Nicely done. Second Mouse losing their rock, their boulder, regaining control again. It's a rough and tumble game out here. Red Alliance bashing into just about every defense they can. They've already defeated 4 out of the 5 with more than a minute less to play. Second Mouse trying to push another boulder in, just missing wide on the low goal. There go the Regal Eagles to the base of the red tower, looking to line up, backing into the ramparts. A blue flag we see from one of the refs. Probably having to do with touching the blue robot or touching the red robot on the outer works. Regal Eagles again aiming for the ramparts. Up and over they go. 30 seconds left to play in the match. Another boulder going in. Not quite. Second Mouse still having problems. 20 seconds left to go. All 3 red robots parked at the base of the batter. The blue tower down to 0. We might see our first total tower capture. All 6 robots parked. Let's see where we go. Count it down. 3, 2, 1. Final score coming up on the board in favor of the Red Alliance. First time we have had all the defenses defeated and a successful challenge in tower capture. That means each of the red teams will get 4 ranking points. 2 for the win, 1 for the breach defenses, and 1 for the capture.
All right, let's meet the teams. Down on red, let's hear for 4122.
The O-Bots from Ossining, New York.
And they're partnered with 1396.
The Pyro Bots.
And let's hear for team 1600.
The Robo Kings and Queens.
Down on blue, we have team 3053.
VB Stingers.
And they're partnered with team
The
335.
Skill Tech Gearbots.
Completing this matchup, let's hear it for 1797.
From across the Atlantic Ocean, Phoenix.
All right, we are all set to get this match underway. Drivers behind the line. We start this match in 3, 2, 1, charge!
4 out of 6 robots moving forward quickly. 2 clearing to each of the courtyards. 2 stopping on the outer works. Tie score 12-12 as we get into the teleoperated mode. 335 turns sideways on the ramparts, able to extract themselves. Skill Tech Gearbox maneuvering in the red courtyard, coming back through the sally port. Looks like they're holding that door open as their partner slides through quickly. Nice work for the Blue Alliance. 41-22 on the far side of the field, going under the low bar for the Red Alliance into the center field. Trying to clear that. They'll look to back through so they can totally break that defense. There they go. Up and over goes 1396. Ramparts are a lot harder than they look for the teams to work with. Holding the sally port door open. 41-22 trying to maneuver, try to pull through the sally port. Spinning their wheels on the carpet. 41-22 looking for some traction. Finally able to get through. Watch 1797 on the blue end. They're going to be shooting right in the top, just missing wide to the left. They'll go pick up that boulder and try it again. Nope, back over the rough terrain to center field. BB Stingers running in there, looking in the red courtyard, working their way around. Looks like the Blue Alliance is really focusing on getting past these defenses. 1797 working on the portcullis. Oh, they're trying. Looks like they might get hung up a little bit. Their partners are trying to push them through, but all those arms are sort of getting stuck. Let's see if they're able to make it work. Hey, very good work by Phoenix. Finally making it through the portcullis door. 20 seconds left in the match. Still some defenses holding steady. Anybody who's going to climb, here they go. 1396 reaching out, grabbing the bar, lifting up, using that linear actuator. Everybody looking for a parking spot. 3 blue robots almost on the red batter. Let's see if those count as time runs out. Final score coming up on the board. Results of match number 60 in favor of the Blue Alliance, 62-51 for the red. 1797 Phoenix moving up into our number 2 seeded position.
All right, let's meet the teams. Down on red, let's hear for 395.
2 Train Robotics.
And they're partnered with
The
4383.
Fly Bots.
Completing their alliance, let's hear for 4571.
Ram Bots.
Down on blue, we have team 5781.
Another team taking the big flight over, Pecci Robotics team.
And they're partnered with 6195.
A rookie, Gold Bots.
Completing their alliance, let's hear for 3760.
From the Bronx, Aerospace.
All right, we are all set to get this match underway. Drivers behind the line. We start in 3, 2, 1, charge!
Qualifying round number 61 of a scheduled 88 getting underway. One red robot all the way into the courtyard and back over again. And they cross the center line. That will be a foul for the red team. Not allowed to cross that center line in auto mode. Everybody maneuvering, trying to get the position going. 395, 2 Train Robotics pushing a boulder in the base of the blue tower. Nice quick work by 2 Train. Backing up over the rock wall. And they go up and over the ramparts, getting hung up on those field dividers. And again, tempting fate, but doing well. Back over the ramparts they go. Looks like they're going to line up on the Cheval de Frise. Watch 2 Trains, see if they're able to get up over and over there. There they do, up and over, bouncing around into the blue courtyard. 3760 successfully passing through the Sallyport door. Looking to line up on the base of the red tower. There goes a boulder in. Nice work. Aerospace from the Bronx. 5781. Maneuvering around through the red courtyard as well. Aerospace looks like they're going to try to harvest that other boulder up by the batter. Trying to drive around. Their rookie team partner trying to work with them. There goes 2 train back out over the drawbridge. While 5781 is having a little bit of trouble with a boulder in the center of the field. Now they finally extract themselves. "25 seconds left. Looks like everybody's maneuvering to park up on the batter. All 3 Blue Alliance teams. Aerospace having trouble with one of their tank treads coming loose. Looks like they may be on the batter. Hard to tell. Let's see what the red robots can do here. 5 seconds left in the match. It's a close one. Stand by for the final score. Final score coming up on the board. There's the results of match number 61. 54-52 in favor of the Blue Alliance. You'll notice that even though the Red Alliance lost, they still received 1 ranking point, and that's because they were able to breach 4 out of the 5 defenses. So even though they were the losing alliance, they will still receive 1 ranking point for their performance.
All right, let's meet the teams. Down on red, we have team
From the last match, we do have 3 yellow cards that were given out to teams as they were leaving the field. All 3 teams had members stepping over the defenses. Yellow cards were given to team 4393, 3781, and 6195. Excuse me, I'm sorry, 5781. Thank you.
All right, let's meet the teams. Down on red. Let's hear for 3004.
The Bronx Knights.
And they're partnered with team 6014.
RC Robo Team.
Completing this match, let's hear for 5558.
Ad Astra.
Down on blue, we have 2344.
The Saunders Droid Factory.
And they're partnered with 1880.
Warriors of East Harlem.
Completing this match, let's hear for 806.
The Blacksmiths of Brooklyn.
Let's do a roll call in the audience today. How many freshmen do we have out there? All right, a couple. How many sophomores? There's a lot of sophomores on this side. What about juniors? Do we have any seniors? What about freshmen? There's like 4 freshmen in the audience. I don't believe that. Freshmen! All right, you warmed up. Sophomores! Sophomores, you were way louder before. Sophomores! Juniors! Apparently the juniors bring the party. Seniors! Undecided! Okay, we got a lot of those. That's why. All right, we are all set to get this match underway. Drivers behind the line. We start this match in 3, 2, 1, charge!
Qualifying round number 62 underway at the second day of the New York City FIRST Robotics Championships. That was autonomous mode, robots moving under their own onboard programming. I have a hunch that the human players can do a better job. Let's see. 55-58 quickly moving into the blue courtyard for the red. On the red courtyard. Blue robots 806 back up and over the ramparts, turning around, back up and over again. That's the way you break a defense. 1880 backing up over the rock wall, then back again. Again, that's the way you break a defense. Watch them here on the drawbridge. Blue teams working together. As long as they break contact with the drawbridge at some point, they'll be able to pass back through again. There they go, following each other. 806 tight on the heels of their alliance partner, 2344. That's the Saunders Droid Factory and the Blacksmiths of Brooklyn working together. 1880 lining up again to go over the ramparts, it looks like. Nope, looks like they're going to try to line up behind the drawbridge with their partners, the Blacksmiths. Getting a little contact in center field from the Red Alliance. (40-12) with just under a minute left to play. 1880 still working on the drawbridge, trying to come through. There go the Warriors of East Harlem. I see a red flag out in the middle of the field. We'll have to see what that means, but it looks like it may have to do with encroaching and touching an opposing robot while they're on the outer works. Blacks, East Harlem Warriors still working on the drawbridge. A lot harder than it looks. Coming up on 20 seconds left to play in the match. Everybody making for the batter on the base of the red tower. There goes 806, the Blacksmiths lining up the park. 2344 looking for a place to park as well. Up and on the batter they go. 2, 1. Coming up on the board, here's your results of that last qualifying round. When it gets up there we go, 75-12 in favor of the Blue Alliance.
All right, let's meet the teams. Down on red, let's hear for 354.
The G House Pirates.
And they're partnered with team 1660.
The Harlem Knights.
Completing this alliance, let's hear it for 5123.
The Mecha Dogs.
Down on blue, let's hear for team 369.
High Voltage.
And they're partnered with 5806.
The Basement Lions.
Completing this match, let's hear it for 4012.
From Staten Island, the Bad News Bots. What are the team numbers? All right. We're not starting the day out too good, guys. We have 2 more yellow cards just given to teams. Teams 6014 and teams 4012 have both received yellow cards again for stepping over the defenses. I know it's early, and I know we set the clocks ahead last night, but you guys have to be aware that you're not allowed to step over the defenses. Once again, it is a safety issue that was instituted, and that is why the penalty is so harsh. So please, please be aware and do not step over the defenses when you are on the field.
All right, we are all set. Drivers behind the line. We start this match in 3, 2, 1, charge!
Qualifying round number 63 underway. 2 blue robots up and over into the red courtyard. 1 red robot quietly going under the low bar all the way to the player station wall. The Blue Alliance spy in the spy box, trying to signal their Alliance team members. There goes a boulder into the lower goal of the tower. Slowly she signals Team 4012, trying to line them up. Let's see if they'll be successful. Meantime, the Red Alliance having their way with the defenses of the blue. Quickly maneuvering around, back out to midfield again. 4012 getting ready to shoot. Oh, nice shot by 4012. Good work by the Bad News Bots of Staten Island. Midfield, 1660 on the Red Alliance. The Harlem Knights trying to grab that boulder. Up and over, squishing it down as tight as they can make it. Up and through to Portcullis. Nice work by High Voltage. There goes another boulder, I think, going into the base of the red tower. Let's watch High Voltage, see if they can get it in. They're maneuvering as much as they can. Not quite able to make it work. Looks like the ball might be stuck in the High Voltage bot. Hard to tell. High Voltage bashing into the outer works of the Red Alliance. Back through to Sallyport, holding the door open. 4012 following him through. Blue Alliance trying to make something happen on the Red outer works. Meantime, in the Blue outer works, holding the drawbridge down. Bashing in between. The drawbridge is bisecting the robot of 5123. Finally able to get the drawbridge where it belongs. That's under the wheels, and they finally make it through the Blue outer works. 20 seconds left in the match. 5806 up and over the ramparts on the Blue outer works. Oh, part of the harvesting assembly of 5123 now laying on the field. They're driving over their own parts. Robot carnage we have. 5 seconds left to go. 354 parked on the batter. 3 blue robots on the red batter. Stand by for the final score. Qualifying round 64 coming up next. Final score of the last match coming up on the board in favor of the Blue Alliance. The highest score we've had all weekend, 107 to 54. All 4 out of 5 defenses breached. All 3 Alliance teams receiving 3 ranking points for the winning Alliance. 2 for the win and 1 additional for conquering 4 out of the 5 defenses.
All right, audience, it's your turn to participate. And I know at least the juniors are awake because I heard them before. So we're going to do our audience selection for the next round of matches. Let us see the choices. If you want to see the Sally Port, let me hear you scream. All right, if you want to see the drawbridge, let me hear you scream. It looks like we're going with the Sally Port. Hashtag scream for Sally. All right, New York, let's meet our teams down on red. Let's hear for 4773.
Steel Horses.
And their partner with team 3204.
Steampunk Penguins.
Completing their alliance, let's hear for 1726.
Nifty Engineering and Robotics Design Squad, or the Nerds.
Down on blue, we have 2265.
Iron Maiden.
And they're partnered with 1382.
ETEP Team from Sao Paulo, Brazil.
Completing this match, let's hear for 4299.
The BCS Robo Sharks.
I hear Brazil on their feet. Gates. Beep boop beep. Beep beep boop. Boop boop beep. We are all set to run this match. Drivers behind the line. We start this match in 3, 2, 1, charge!
Qualifying round 64 underway. 2 out of 3 red robots. 4773 going wild on the batter of the blue tower. 2 blue robots stuck on the outer works of the red. They'll still get some points for that. Let's see how we make out. 4773 banging around out in the blue courtyard. The Nerds quickly moving to center field. The Brazil team back up and over the rock wall for the Blue Alliance. 2265, that entire top assembly seems like it's very wobbly. Not sure if it's loose or if it's just the pneumatic pistons. Let's see if they're able to take a shot with a boulder here. No, they don't. Back up and over the ramparts. 4299 looking for a way to come through. Are they lining up on the Sally Port? Hard to tell. Yes, they do. Back through. Holding the door open for their partners. Let's see if they can line up and come through. 4773 coming up to the rock wall. Looks like they might be stuck. Oh, catching some air in the Cheval de Frise. 3204 to Steampunk Penguins. Both towers still at full strength. 3 out of 4 defenses breached for the Red Alliance. Hard to tell what everybody's strategy is here. Everybody kind of sitting stationary. 4299. 4299's been disabled because they've left parts and pieces on the field, including their bumpers. The Nerds lining up on the blue tower. Looks like they're going to try to maybe deliver a boulder in there. Let's see what happens with that. Meantime, on the blue end of the field, 2265 working on the ramparts. 25 seconds left in the match. Everybody figuring their end game now. Nerds just missing wide to the right. 3204 trying to get away from the ramparts, and they do. The Nerds parking on the batter of the blue tower. Brazilian team trying to maneuver. Everybody seems like they're suffering from the daylight savings time loss of an hour as well as time runs out. Final score up on the board in favor of the Red Alliance, 67-44 for the blue. Once again, we have another yellow card to give out. As they were leaving the field, team 1382. Not only did they step over the defense, they brought their robot over the defense too. Please, teams, you need to please pay attention to where you're walking on this field. We all know that it's a very, very busy field. But please do not step over the defenses. The referees are watching.
All right, let's meet the teams. Down on red, let's hear for 2895.
Blazing Bots.
And they're partnered with 1796.
The Robo Tigers of Long Island City.
And let's hear for 5993.
Iztec Robotic Society from Turkey.
Down on blue, we have team 1884.
The Griffins from London, England.
And they're partnered with team 1155.
The Cyborgs.
Completing this alliance, let's hear for 4263.
Cyber Dragon.
Remember, throughout the day, keep tweeting hashtag NYC FIRST 2016, and you may see your tweet on our board up there. So if you tweet hashtag NYC FIRST 2016, your tweet may be featured on our board. It's gone rogue. Let's give a big round of applause for our FTAs here today. They're doing a lot of hard work. Clap for your FTAs. Louder, more enthusiastically, with emotion. All right, we are all set. Drivers behind the line. We start this match in 3, 2, 1, charge.
Off we go. Qualifying round number 65 underway. Robo Tigers and their alliance partners, the Blazing Bots, quickly clearing the outer works, just missing wide with a boulder. Here we go. Let's see the drivers take control. Robo Tigers back out to center field, quickly looking to grab a boulder. There they do, sucking it right inside the machine, back up and over the rough terrain, and losing the ball at the same time, launching it right over the player station. Their partners, Blazing Bots, pushing a boulder right in the base of the blue tower. Holding down the drawbridge for their Blue Alliance partner, 4263. Cyber Dragons working together, waiting for their partners to line up. Cyborgs trying to line up behind them so they can drive right on top of the drawbridge. Let's see if they can make it through without tipping over. There they go. Nice work by the two partners. Let's see if they can get in a third. Trying to line up like little ducks in a row. 1884. Griffins working on the drawbridge door as well. Lots of grinding of gears that we can hear inside these machines. They don't sound happy. 4263 to Cyber Dragon, parking on the batter, getting ready for the end game. Still 50 seconds left to play. 1884 back out into center field through the drawbridge. There go the Robo Tigers, again just missing wide. They're still dialing that vision system in. They've already picked up that boulder again to take another shot. Down on the base of the batter, 2895. Blazing Bots putting another boulder in the base of that blue tower. They've been very accurate with putting those boulders into the tower. 1884 playing some defense in the end game. We already see a couple of flags being waved. Defense at this point in the game, very, very difficult. Up go the Cyber Dragons, hanging from the red tower as time runs out. Okay. One of the things you're going to see here is it's going to appear as if one of the red robots did a scale. That's actually going to be penalty points. In the last 20 seconds of the game, if you're in your courtyard and you're defending and you even remotely touch your opponent's robot as they're trying to get to the batter, doesn't matter who initiates the contact, they're going to get the penalty. So that penalty in the last 20 seconds is a scale that is given to that alliance. Final score coming up on the board in favor of the Red Alliance, 83 to 32. You could see that 15-point penalty for scaling is added into the Red Alliance score under the line item for challenging and scaling.
let's meet the teams. Down on red, let's hear it for 694.
Sty Pulse.
And they're partnered with 5955.
A rookie team from Bellport, the Trailblazers.
Completing the alliance, let's hear it for 375.
Robotic Plague.
Down on blue, we have team 5891.
UASGC Robo Squad.
And they're partnered with 3646.
From Istanbul, Turkey, Integra.
Completing this matchup, let's hear it for 4041.
From the Netherlands, Team Rembrandts.
We are all set to go. Drivers behind the line. We start this match in 3, 2, 1, charge!
All right. Qualifying round number 66 out of a scheduled 88 underway. Rembrandts parked in the corner as they had been doing, ready in the Spybot area. 375, pushing a boulder into the low goal. Great work by the Robotic Plague. Sty Pulse just missing low with a boulder. Rembrandts lining up at the base of the batter. Watch for the boulder to come out. .36-46, getting hung up on the red outerworks, doing their best to get up and over the defense. Team Rembrandts just missing wide with a boulder on the red tower. Sty Pulse lining up against on the blue tower. Let's see if they can get the boulder in this time. They do. Great shot by Sty Pulse. 694 moving back to midfield. Sty Pulse again quickly grabbing another boulder. Trying to bounce it around in the machine. Back up and over the defense they go. That's the way you break a defense in this game. Go over it twice in the same direction. Rembrandts finally scoring for the blue into the red tower. Sty Pulse going wide. An unusual misfire for the Sty Pulse team. 36-46 seems to be really hung up on the ramparts there in the red, on the rock wall on the red outerworks. There goes Rembrandts again, quickly harvesting a boulder. Sty Pulse answering with another shot on the blue tower. Blue down to 5, red down to 6. Everybody concentrating on defeating the defenses on the outer works. Rembrandt still trying to maneuver. Moving into the red secret passage, trying to come back over that berm. .58-91 maneuvering too. Oh, nice work by Sty Pulse. Up underneath the portcullis, flipping it up like it's not even there. 10 seconds left in the match. Another shot by the Rembrandts. Another boulder by Sty Pulse. 3 red robots parking on the batter. 2 blue. And they roll down as time runs out. Final score up on the board. Results of that last match, 89 points for the Red Alliance, 53 for the Blue. All 3 teams on the Red Alliance getting 3 ranking points, 2 for the win and 1 for defeating 4 out of the 5 defenses on the blue outer works. 375. Still retaining their number 1 ranked position.
At Goldman Sachs, our 8,000 engineers work on complex problems, having developed over 6,000 applications ranging from mobile apps to risk management engines to collaboration tools. We program in languages like Java, Python, Groovy, Objective-C, and Django, and have contributed over 1.4 million lines of code to open source through GS Collections. We work in a dynamic, fast-paced environment with endless opportunities for growth and learning. In Goldman Sachs's culture, the best ideas win, which is why we're fully committed to hiring from a diverse pool of candidates and investing in programs that cultivate young minds. Goldman Sachs is proud to partner with FIRST, both through global fundraising efforts and through our ongoing mentorship and financial contributions to the Lower East Side Prep High School. We believe our support for FIRST is an investment in the future of engineers.
Scientists, technologists, innovators, they're just like you. They love trying things, uncertain things, ambitious things, things that sound as crazy in our heads as they do out loud. Those are the things that make us get up, brush our teeth, and go risk our reputation on a hunch. Trying something new is the only way to make the next great whatever. And the best part is, we all know how to do it. When you were a baby, you unsuccessfully tried that new walking thing for like 4 months. And now you walk like a champion. Same with talking, swimming, riding a bike. The desire to try new things is built into you. Now take that desire, apply some science, and get ready to change the world. From Earth's brightest builders to her bravest explorers. Every accomplishment, every accolade, every bit of this round of applause started with a love of trying things. Drebbel tried submarines, Lovelace tried algorithms. But now, it's your turn. What will you try?
All right, let's meet the teams. Down on red, we have Team 806.
The Blacksmiths of Brooklyn.
And they're partnered with 3053.
The VB Stingers.
Completing their alliance, let's hear for 4122.
The Obots from Ossining.
Down on blue, let's hear for 5781.
From London, Pechi Robotics.
And Team 5946.
A rookie from Istanbul, the Spartans.
And they're partnered for 3419.
The Row Hawks.
All right, we are all set to get this match underway. Drivers, behind the line. We start this match in 3, 2, 1, charge.
Qualifying round number 67 underway this beautiful Sunday morning at the 2016 First New York City Championships. Right away, a blue penalty flag from the ref. That's because you're not allowed to cross the center line in autonomous mode, and they made contact with an opponent. That'll be some additional points awarded to the red team. Still over 2 minutes left to play. Back up and over the rock wall. Hitting high on the red tower. 34-19 with that swerve drive. Nice work by the Rowhawks. Making the Ramparts look like they're not even there. That's what it's all about. Their rookie team partner popping through the Sally Port, getting back to midfield. Red Alliance working on the Sally Port as well. Knocking that defense strength down by 1. Back up and over the rock wall goes the red team of VB Stingers, 30-53. Again, the Rowhawks trying to line up on the Sally Port. Looking to see if they can get one of their partners to come help them. One more time through. Referees are keeping a close eye on it to make sure they need to break contact. Now they get a thumbs up. That is the way you defeat a defense on the outer works. Up and in. Nice shot. 57-81. Pecci Robotics scoring one high in the red tower. Tie score 60-60 with 55 seconds left to go. Still anybody's game. 8:06 driving up and over the boulders in the blue courtyard. We have one red robot playing defense. 38 seconds left to go in the match. They could play defense like that up until 20 seconds left. 30 seconds left in the match. 57-81 trying to get up on the batter. 59-46 as well. Lots of defense going. There's a red flag from the head ref. They made contact with a blue robot in the last 20 seconds of the match. That is a foul. Those points will be added on later. 8 seconds left. 2 red robots on the batter for the blue tower. Will we get 3 robots on the batter for the red tower? Let's see what we have as time runs out. Final score coming up on the board, 100-85. 3 ranking points to every team on the Blue Alliance. 2 for the win and 1 additional for defeating 4 out of the 5 defenses.
All right, let's meet the teams. Down on red, let's hear it for 4528.
From Queens, New York, the Automatons.
And they're partnered with 578.
Red Raider Robotics from Fairport, New York.
Completing their alliance, let's hear it for 4012.
The Bad News Bots.
Cross the moat. I'm a boat. All right, here we go. Down on blue, we have team 1797.
Team Phoenix.
And team 333.
The Megalodons.
And let's hear it for team 3004.
The Bronx Knights.
I see team 333 up on their feet in the stands. .578, that sign's pretty cool. All right, we are all set to go. Drivers behind the line. We start this match in 3, 2, 1, charge!
Qualifying round number 68 underway. 1797 quickly moving into the red courtyard, almost all the way off the outer works. 3 red robots into the blue courtyard. 578 lining up at the base of the batter. 4528 for the red. Watch them push boulders right into the tower. 1 in for the red and 2 in for the red. Knight into the base of the blue tower. 4528 catching some big air coming over that rock wall. Back up and over the ramparts they go. When you see the lights go down to half on the outer works, that means that that defense has been weakened. If they go over in the proper direction twice, it is then considered broken. Up and over the ramparts goes 4528, successfully breaking that defense. Just missing wide were the Megalodons on the red tower. 1797, still trying to maneuver. Phoenix, lots of grinding gears on that machine. Robots driving up and over the boulders in midfield. 4012 coming through the Sally Port, quickly followed by 4528. 4528 holds the door open, waiting for 4012 to follow them. The trick is getting the door to swing. See if they can make it work. Almost making it through. There they go, 4012 clearing the Sally Port as 578 bashes over the top of the rock wall. Red Raider Robotics having no mercy on these defenses. Megalodons in the blue courtyard, still working with Pechi Robotics. With Phoenix. Phoenix coming back through the Sally Port, out to midfield, trying to hold the door for their partners, losing control. Megalodon scoring again in the top of the red tower. Red tower down to 5, blue down to 6. Looks like 4 of the 5 blue defenses have been defeated. That should be additional points for the Red Alliance. 2 Red Alliance robots parked on the batter. 9 seconds left. Megalodons on the batter for the blue team. 3 red robots at the last second on the blue batter. Nicely done. Final score coming up on the board, 79-77, one of the closest matches we've had. All three teams on the Red Alliance getting 3 ranking points.
All right, moving into our next match, down on red. Let's hear it for 55-58.
Ad Astra from Bursa, Turkey.
And they're partnered with 5202.
From New Rochelle, the Neuro Bots.
Completing their alliance, let's hear it for 42.99.
From Brooklyn, the BCS Robo Sharks.
Down on blue, we have team 3760.
Aerospace.
And they're partnered with 1396.
From Staten Island, the Pyro Bots.
Completing this match, let's hear it for 55.99.
From Bayside, Queens, the Sentinels.
But I think it's because they were looking for you originally, and then they were just all looking around. They got caught up in the moment.
Yeah, I just go
I was like,
by
it's
that,
on the other side.
that whoosh sound. It's an interesting, looking at it from that side is a very different perspective.
Why is the porcupine in the way on this?
No, three members of my team are up there ogling the game. So I pointed out a few things like yellow.
Kevin, Danny, we start services. So Mr. McLeod.
So who's having a good time out there? Let's get a little energy in the crowd. If you're sitting behind the scoring table, we're going to get loud on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, pretty good. If you're behind the judges, get loud in 1, 2, 3. Oh, you guys can do better than that. Scoring table, 1, 2, 3. Judges, 1, 2, 3. Scoring table, 1, 2, 3. Judges, 1, 2, 3. Everybody, 1, 2, 3. All right, I'll give that like a 7 out of 10. We're going to get it up to 10 out of 10 later today, so make sure you warm up your vocal cords. We are all set to get this match underway. Drivers behind the line. We start this match in 3, 2, 1, charge.
Qualifying round number 69.
Is
Almost
on
underway.
hold. Womp.
There we go. A little bit of a delay. Looks like the FMS was sleeping in this morning. (22-2). Let's see if the human players can do any better. Blue robots quickly up and over the moat. 1396 making short work. 5599 catching some big air going over that rock wall. 4299 bashing into the low bar with their lift mechanism. Looks like they're trying to do some field adjustments on the mechanism. Kind of hard to tell. 3760 using the tank tread system up and through the Sally Port. Two blue robot teams doing a little bit of combined jumping over their outer works barriers. 5599 again catching some big air as they come back through. Ad Astra from Turkey showing everybody how four-wheel drive is done. Both towers still at full strength. 5599 waiting at the Sally Port. 5558 for the Red Alliance looking to line up. They'll go through the Sally Port 2 by 2. That's the way you defeat the defenses on the blue outer works. .5202 again lining up, looking to see if they can go over that rock wall. 5558 up and over the moat, driving up and over a boulder. 40 seconds left to go. Looks like 4 out of 5 defenses on the blue have already been defeated. Still 30 seconds left. I see a red flag from the officials. That will more than likely be a foul. Coming up on 20 seconds left. One robot already parked on the Red Alliance batter for the blue. Everybody scrambling to find a parking spot. 1396 hung up on the moat. 5599 trying to find a place to park. 5 seconds left. I see a flag from the ref for the Blue Alliance as well. Looks like that has to do with having more than a 15-inch extension outside your frame perimeter as their mechanism collapsed. All right, final score coming up on the board. Indeed, that penalty on the blue was for that mechanism breaking loose. It did extend outside the frame perimeter too far. 62 for the red, 44 for the blue. Each team getting 3 ranking points in the red, 2 for the win and 1 additional for breaching 4 out of the 5 blue outer works defenses.
No. All right, let's meet the teams. Down on red. Let's hear for 2579.
The LIC Robo Dogs.
And they're partnered with Team 1635.
Technotics.
Completing their alliance, let's hear for 3204.
Steampunk Penguins.
Down on blue. Let's hear for 3017.
The Patriots.
Team 1155.
The Cyborgs.
And Team 369.
And High Voltage.
Drivers behind the line. We start this match in 3, 2, 1, charge.
Oh, catching some big air over that moat. 369 High Voltage. All three blue robots into the red courtyard. One may not have successfully cleared the outer works, but it's close. 22-22, moving into teleoperated mode. 3204 are losing their boulder that was on board the machine. 2579 moving quickly back to midfield under the low bar. 3017 looks like they're lining up to shoot the boulder up and in on the red tower. Great shooting by the Patriots. High Voltage back up and over the moat a little more slowly this time. Bouncing around as they go. 1635 on the blue batter, pushing a boulder into the base of the blue tower. Again, consistent work by Technotics. Human players introducing boulders through the secret passage as they roll through to midfield. High Voltage is now hung up on that moat. They got sideways as they bounced around. Their partner trying to help them out. One of the biggest things this game is getting hung up on these defenses. That's why they're called defenses. They're not that easy to get over. Over the Cheval de Frise goes 2579 for the Red Alliance. LIC Robodogs back up and over the Cheval de Frise again. 369 breaking free. Back up and over the rock wall as their partner scores again in the top of the red tower with another boulder. 1635 again trying to push a boulder in the base of the blue tower. They're working it out and it finally gets it in. High Voltage working on the Cheval de Frise on the red outer works. 25 seconds left to play. Team starting to line up for the end game. Two blue robots aiming for the batter of the red tower. Two blue robots parked on the batter of the red tower. 5 seconds left to play in the match. Red robots aiming for the blue batter. Will they make it? Not quite as time runs out. Final score coming up on the board in favor of the Blue Alliance. 72 points for the blue, 60 for the red. Once again, the arrows next to each of the team numbers tells you which way they're moving in the ranking, up or down, and that number under the rank title is their current rank at the end of this match.
right, let's meet the teams. Down on red, let's hear it for 354.
G-House Pirates in the house.
And they're partnered with 375.
Your current number one seeded team, the only undefeated team so far this weekend, the Robotic Plague.
And they're partnered with 395.
Two Train Robotics.
Down on blue, let's hear it for 1884.
The Griffins from London, England.
And they're partnered with 1880.
The Warriors of East Harlem.
Completing this alliance, let's hear it for 694.
Sty Pulse.
All right, we are all set to get this match underway. Drivers. Beep boop. All right. Drivers behind the line. We start this match in 3, 2, 1, charge!
So let's see if one of the teams on the Red Alliance can hold their number one position, or if the Blue Alliance can take down the undefeated team. We start getting down to the nitty-gritty, qualifying round 71 of a scheduled 88. 14-17 as we move into teleoperator mode. Little over 2 minutes left to go. 694 scoring a quick boulder in the red tower. Sty Pulse being very accurate with that machine throughout the weekend. 1880 appears to be hung up on the rock wall for the Blue Alliance. The Warriors of East Harlem finally moving again. Little contact in the middle of the field here. 1884 working against the two red robots. 375 being pushed sideways through the low bar. Robotic Plague trying to move their partner out of the way so they can get through. The red robots not playing nice together as the Blue Alliance scores another boulder in the top of the red tower. 375 still stuck sideways by the low bar. Their partners, 354, still trying to push them through. Robotic Plague moving over the outer works. I see a red flag from the official. Not an official penalty. Looks like they were counting out for a pin. 50 seconds left to go in the match. Still anybody's game. 37-29 for the blue. 694 Sty Pulse lining up again, and another boulder in the red tower. Still 3 red robots crammed under the low bar. How many robots can we get at the low bar? Everybody climbing on top of each other. 20 seconds left to play. 1880 trying to park on the low batter. Finally, the log jam on the low bar broken free. 375 moving to the batter. 395 as well. 4 seconds left. Climbing on top of a boulder as time goes out. Stand by for the final score. Qualifying round number 72 coming up next. Final score coming up on the board. In favor of the Blue Alliance, 62-49. We no longer have any undefeated teams at this tournament this weekend.
Alrighty, let's meet the teams. Up first, down on red, let's hear for 5298.
The E-Tech Chargers.
And they're partnered with 5993.
the Iztec Robotic Society.
And 3646.
Integra.
Down on blue, we have 5123.
The Mecha Dogs.
Team 5030.
The Second Mouse.
And 6195.
The Gold Bots.
All right, we are all set to go. Drivers behind the line. This match starts in 3, 2, 1, charge.
Qualifying round number 72 getting underway. 5298 quickly moving through the low bar for the Red Alliance into the blue courtyard. One blue robot for the Blue Alliance in the red courtyard. Ten to 12 as we go into teleoperated mode. Everybody takes control of their machines now. $61.95 going under the low bar quickly for the Blue Alliance through the red outer works. 51.23 coming out through the Sally port, closing the door behind them. 59.93 scattering boulders all through the middle of the field, bashing up and over the rock wall. 36.46 looks like they have a couple of control issues, trying to work things out. Integra trying to maneuver. 50-30 successfully going through the Sally port door. Evidently they came out and went back, did not break contact. 51-23 trying to get up and over the red outer works. Mecha Dog still hammering away. Part of their harvesting mechanism has now broken loose and is rolling around in the middle of the field. Mecha Dog's leaving parts on the field. Not always a good option when you have your robot going. 52.98 here on the far side, moving back and forth for the Red Alliance. Still Blue Alliance teams working. Second Mouse up and over the Cheval de Frise. .35 seconds left. 37-25 in favor of the blue. Blue Alliance teams again trying to line up. 25 seconds left in the match. Everybody looking for a place to do their end game. Blue Alliance robot, 61.95. The gold bots trying to push a boulder into the red tower. Still working hard at it. Not quite able to get it in there. Pulling the base of the tower away with the front of their mechanism. Gold bots having a little bit of tower abuse down there as time runs out. Final score coming up on the board in favor of the Blue Alliance, 42-25.
Ba-da-dum. Ba-da-da-dum. Ba-da-da-dum. Ba-da-da-dum.
All right, we're gonna start this off. First on red, we have team 743
From the Bronx, the Technobots.
and their partner 5891.
UASGC Robo Squad right here from New York City.
And last but not least, we have 6014
From Istanbul, Turkey, RC Robo Team.
First on blue, we have team 4571
The Rambots.
and their partner 1230.
Lehman Lyonics.
Last but not least, we have 2265.
The Iron Maidens of the Bronx.
All right, drivers behind the lines. 3, 2, 1, charge!
Qualifying round number 73 of a scheduled 88 getting underway here at the 2016 New York City FIRST Robotics Championships. That ends autonomous mode. Human players stepping forward, taking control of their machines. 743 for the Red Alliance, quickly bouncing out to midfield, scattering boulders in its path, flying up and over the blue outer works. Sorry. I'm in your way. It's me. FTA is taking a quick look at the rookie team. We have a blue flag from the referee. That'll result in a foul against the blue team. 743 moving back out to midfield again. 5891 looks like they are hung up sideways on the moat. Been a very common problem. Teams not lining up, getting pushed sideways and high siding the robot on these defenses. Lehman Lyonics trying to line up and go over the rock wall. Sometimes some of these teams are just resorting to brute force when it comes to going over these defenses. 4571 showing them how it's done, going over the ramparts. Rambots again trying to work on the ramparts again, being pushed sideways. We have two sideways robots on the defenses. Very difficult. Hey, nice work with teamwork. 5891 finally broken free. The Technobots helping out their alliance partner. In the red courtyard, two blue robots. 4571 up and over the ramparts like they weren't even there. 35 seconds left to play. 7:43 into the blue courtyard, up and over the moat. Both towers, blue tower still down at 6, red up at 8 still. 20 seconds left in the match. Lehman Lionics lining up on the batter. Iron Maidens quickly maneuvering in the red courtyard. The spy trying to tell them how to line up. 45-71 looking to park on the batter of the red tower as time runs out in the match. Final score up on the board in favor of the Blue Alliance, 52-39.
All right, we're going to introduce the teams. First on red, we have team 5016.
Huntington Robotics.
And their partner, 1660.
The Harlem Knights.
And last but not least, third on red, we have 2869.
Still celebrating their Woody Flower Finalist Award from last night, the Regal Eagles of Bethpage.
First on blue, we have 4383.
The Flybots.
And their partner, 5955.
A rookie team from Bellport, the Trailblazers.
And last but not least, we have 4263.
Cyber Dragon.
All right, drivers behind the lines. 3, 2, 1, charge.
Qualifying round number 74 underway out of a scheduled 88. Regal Eagles bashing into the end player station. Seeing a flag from the referee. Looks like it was against the Blue Alliance. We'll see that reflected in the final score. Everybody taking control of their machines. Everybody looking to line up. Regal Eagles lining up with the blue tower, seeing if they can introduce a boulder up into the top. Nope, they're thinking better about it. Guess they're going to line up again. Their partner, 5016, quickly scoring up in the top. Huntington Robotics has been fairly consistent all weekend. 1660 maneuvering underneath the low bar for the Red Alliance. Nice teamwork by the Blue Alliance. Teams moving through the Sallyport door. They have to work together in order to work that door. That's the way to defeat those defenses on the outer works. A red flag from the head ref. And a quick score again by Huntington Robotics. That's 2 for them for this round. Well over a minute left to play. Still plenty of time to make things happen. Still anybody's game. 2 blue robots in a red courtyard maneuvering 59-55. Rookie team, the Trailblazers, looking to come back up over the ramparts. Nope, they decided to go back through the Sallyport door with their partners again. Working on the portcullis, 4383 sneaks under the bottom of the portcullis door, while Huntington fires another high goal into the blue tower. 1660 looking to push another boulder in. Still trying to work it out. 28 seconds left in the match. Another in and out. Huntington Robotics, an unusual misfire for that team. Look at the blue bow robots up on the batter. Not quite going to get 2 hangers, but maybe we'll get 1. 4263 pulls that big pneumatic piston in, sliding up the tower with 5 seconds left. Will they be high enough? Stand by for the final score. 1 robot rolling down off the batter. Final score coming up on the board in favor of the Red Alliance, 97-54. Quite a few penalty points given out during that match. Each alliance guilty of a few different infractions.
All right, teams. It is the last audience selection for qualification matches. All right. Your choices are the rock wall or the rough terrain. If you would like the rock wall, please make as much noise as you can. How about the rough terrain? I do believe we have a winner. It'll be the rough terrain. All right, and we're gonna start things off. First on red, we have team 5016, or 1600. I'm sorry, it wasn't ready yet.
We tricked you. Robo Kings and Queens.
And their partner, 1796.
The Robo Tigers.
Last but not least, in the bright orange, we have
From
4481.
From Eindhoven in the Netherlands, Team Rembrandts.
On the blue side, we have team 5814.
From Ecuador, Robata.
And their partner, 4773.
Steel Horses.
Last but not least, we have 5421.
The Birch Bots.
All right, drivers behind the lines. 3, 2, 1, charge!
Up and over the rock wall, 4773 bashing through those defenses, as does their partner 5421, and then plopping their boulder right into the red courtyard. Two points for the red, 12 for the blue as we move into teleoperated mode. Everybody finally settling down. 4773 may have had something broken loose. Rembrandts just missing wide to the left with their machine on the blue tower, picking up that boulder again, quickly trying to recoup. Robo Tigers finally back to maneuvering again. These defenses are tough on all these robot equipment out on the field. Nice shot by Rembrandts. Up and into the high tower goal for the blue. 4773 still playing possum right by the outer works of the red. 5421. Birchbots maneuvering near the base of the red tower, lining up, getting a goal in the top of the red tower. Red flag out in midfield, given by the head ref. That'll be a penalty against the Red Alliance. Spybot 4. No, just missing wide to the left. Robo Tigers working with their spy in the spy box to get their hand signals down pat. 50 seconds left in the match. 47-73 finally moving again. Robo Tigers moving to midfield. Rembrandt's looking to line up on the batter. Coming up to 30 seconds left to go. $1,600 lining up with the moat. Robo Tigers up and over the rock wall. Using that swivel mechanism on their shooter. Will they get another boulder in? Let's see. Their partner hanging on top of them. And they're not quite able to make that work. Everybody going for the end game. A lot of time. 3, 2, 1. Stand by for the final score. Qualifying round number 76 coming up next. Final score up on the board in favor of the Blue Alliance. 57 for the Blue, 32 for the Red.
All right, we're going to start this off. First on red, we have team 55-15.
Blue Power Robotics from Shanghai, China.
And their partner, 1382.
From Sao Paulo, Brazil, ETEP Team.
And last but not least, 2601.
From Flushing, New York, Steel Hawks.
Now walking all the way over to the blue side. First on blue, we have team 2895.
The Blazin' Bots.
And their partner, 335.
Skills Tech Gearbots from Brooklyn, New York.
Last but not least, we have 640.
Robo Elite.
I can see and hear that 1382 is pretty excited to be here right now. All right, drivers behind the lines. 3, 2, 1, charge!
Here we are moving ahead, qualifying round number 76. 12 rounds left after this of qualifying. Robots going crazy in the red courtyard during autonomous. 640, not quite sure what to do. Kind of a random autonomous program, it appears like there. 640 getting their bearings, driver taking over, squaring everything away. Two red robots in the courtyard of the blue. One quick boulder scored in the base of the blue tower. Great work by the Red Alliance. 640 bashing into the rock wall, trying to get out of the red courtyard. Up and over they go. Bouncing into their partner. 335 looks to be sitting still in midfield. 1382 putting another boulder in the base of the tower. Good work by the team from Brazil. .640 again, like a one-man wrecking crew, robot wrecking crew, going in and out over the defenses of the Red Outer Works. They're going to take on the moat while their partners, 2895, sneak under the low bar. Blue flag from the referees on the far side of the field. That'll result in a penalty to be assessed later. Red robots pounding around in the blue courtyard. Moving out to midfield, holding the door open for the Brazilian team. A high shot by 55-15, well up and over the tower, out of the playing field. Blue Power Robotics having a pretty powerful shooter for the boulders on that machine. 2601 still trying to line up behind their partners to come through the Sally Port. 30 seconds left in the match. Red Alliance finally successful in trying to breach those defenses. 1382 pushing another boulder in the base of the blue tower. Blue tower defenses. Blue tower defenses now down lower. 3 red robots on the batter. Will we get some blue robots on the batter as time runs out in the match? Final score coming up on the board of that last match. in favor of the Red Alliance. 80 points for the red, 41 for the blue. Red Alliance, every team getting 2 ranking points. Nothing additional because there were no defenses breached and there was no capture of the tower.
All right, we're gonna start this off. First, on red, we have team 334
The Tech Knights.
and their partner, team 1726.
From Sierra Vista, Arizona, the Nerds.
Last but not least, we have 5806.
The Basement Lions.
First on the blue side, we have 4640
The Metallic Panthers.
and their partner, 1546.
From Baldwin, Chaos Incorporated.
Last but not least, we have team 2344.
The Saunders Droid Factory.
All right, drivers behind the lines. All right, now drivers behind the lines. 3, 2, 1, charge!
Two red robots in the blue courtyard, one blue robot in the red courtyard. That's how we end autonomous mode and moving into teleoperated. Chaos Incorporated slowly getting up and over that moat. 5806 up over the ramparts, holding that boulder up high, proud for everybody to see. Basement Lions moving into the blue courtyard. We see a blue flag on a robot from a referee. That will probably be another penalty. Once again, 5806 moving up and over the ramparts for a second time. That defense is now damaged. Both tower strengths down by 1 to 7. That means one boulder has been scored in each end. The Nerds running up and over the rock wall. Looks like they're going to line up on the blue batter, introduce a boulder. Chaos Incorporated again going over the moat. being followed by 4640. 4640 having some issues. A quick score by the Nerds in the base of the blue tower. 334 just missing high with a boulder in the in the blue tower. Chaos just missing with the boulder in the blue tower. Teams trying to maneuver as quickly as they can. 5806 working on the Cheval de Frise. Carrying that boulder up high. Rookie team catching some big air going over the Cheval. 1546 Chaos scoring in the top of the red tower. 30 seconds left to play. Nerds bouncing another boulder in the base of the blue tower. Blue tower down to 4, red down to 6. 4640 parking on the batter. Everybody getting ready to play the end game. 15 seconds left. Chaos swinging that big arm up and over. Grabbing the bar, looking to climb. The mechanism not quite working the way they want. 4 seconds left. They're missing the bar as time runs out. 3 on the batter for each of the alliances. What was the blue fountain called? Yeah, and describe it to me, because I don't know. So they use the secret passage to bypass the defenses, and they're not.
They weren't even allowed to have like any part of it be on the secret passage. Yeah, and even bypass, that's like a no-no. Yeah.
Final score up on the board in favor of the Red Alliance, 90-69 for the Blue. All right, just a quick reminder to teams coming off the field. For each of the remaining qualifying rounds, please bring your robot right over to the inspection station so you may get reweighed and remeasured prior to the elimination selections. Once again, as you're coming off the field, please go directly to the inspection station to get your robot reweighed and remeasured prior to alliance selections.
All right, we're gonna start this off. First on red, we have team 1884.
The Griffins.
Next up, we have 743.
The Technobots.
and their partner, and I'm wearing their mascot suit, $42.99.
Oh, look at that mascot for the BCS Robo Sharks.
First up on blue, we have 806.
From Zavarian High School, the Brooklyn Blacksmiths.
And their partner, $34.19.
The Row Hawks.
Last but not least, we have $25.79.
LIC Robo Dogs. Once again, a reminder to the teams, as you're coming off the field, please report directly to the inspection station. Robots will get reweighed and remeasured prior to Alliance selection, coming up right after our last qualifying match, which is number 88.
All right, drivers behind the lines. 3, 2, 1, charge!
As our MC gives us a fins up to start that match. Red robots blaring into the blue courtyard. 2 out of 3. 3 out of 3 for the blue. 34-19 lining up. Will they get a shot off? Nope, but they're going to line it up to see what they could do in teleoperator mode. 30-30 as we move into human control of these machines. 34-19 using that unique swerve drive to maneuver anywhere they want on the field. Swerve drive with pneumatic tires. Very unusual, but it works. lining up on the Sally Port. Griffins maneuvering in the blue courtyard after they have picked up a boulder in the center. 743 lining up also on the blue tower. Technobots looking to get off a shot. Just missing a little bit. That boulder going back into the robot, but not where it needs to be. So they're carrying that boulder around with them unless they can break it loose. Not able to do anything with it. 42.99 backing away from the drawbridge. Meantime, on the red end of the field, 806, the Blacksmiths of Brooklyn, moving quickly underneath the portcullis. Looks like they have successfully defeated every defense on the field. Red Alliance picking all that up. Still quite a bit of time left to play. 35 seconds left in the match. 34-19 maneuvering up onto the batter. Turning those wheels sideways so they cannot roll down. Blacksmiths looking to join them. Coming up on 20 seconds left to play. Blacksmiths up on the batter as well. 25-79 looking to join their partners on the base of the red tower. Red tower down to 4. 10 seconds left to play. Red Alliance still trying to make something happen. Still working on the drawbridge. 2, 1.